Hey, Blue Rockers, welcome back to Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. It is breaking news from FreedomFest. As we've kind of heard along the way, CloudCoin and BitShares been hanging out with each other, having an interesting time for sure. A lot of conversations going on. We'll hear more about that, I'm sure, when they get back. But in the meantime, Sean Worthington has had a standing ovation from what was supposed to be a 10-minute show to a 15-minute show after the judge, and I can never say the judge's last name. He's the guy on Fox, so I'll ask Sean. I'll ask Sean that when. Well, let's go ahead and pull him in. This is Sean Worthington, everybody. What's his last name?
His name is Napolitano.
I can never say his last name. But I love him to death. I think he's great.
He's great, yes.
So you were on before him or after him?
I got to be on before him. And so it was really an honor to be able to warm up for him, warm up the audience for him.
That's right. Yeah. And that means he probably most likely got to hear what you had to say.
Well, I got to see him, and he was in the back when I was talking. I don't know if he was listening or whether he was, but he certainly could have.
Did you get to meet him personally at all?
When I went to the green room, he was kind of hiding in the corner, and he had his face in his cell phone, and I just let him be. I didn't bother him, and so I didn't actually get to meet him.
Did you take a selfie? Did you kind of like do this number with him?
No, I guess I'm just not that kind of a starstruck dude, but I guess I should have, but I don't know.
You would have loved it if you did it.
I think that people kind of like their privacy. I don't know.
This is true, but later on you're going to go, man, I should have done that. No, don't worry about it. He'll probably be interviewing you one day or something like that.
I hope so. He's got a new show. His show's coming back, and that's going to be wonderful. Maybe if I could get on that would be just wonderful.
I bet that can happen. Well, tell me what's going on today. I know you have your biggest speech today, correct?
So today I am presenting the new theory of perfect money, and I do that, I think, about a half an hour to an hour, and it's going to be kind of like a college lecture. I think I'm going to talk for a little bit, ask questions, try to get some discussion about this. But this theory has never been presented before. It's something very new. It's radically different than what economists believe. I'm just taking all of the definitions of money and throwing them away, and I think that this theory is going to really help mankind. Hopefully it'll help us bury something called Keynesian economics, which is an excuse to counterfeit money and give it to the government, basically, and people that don't deserve it. And it will do away with price controls, and we can hopefully figure out what inflation is and how we can control it. So I'm hoping that this theory of perfect money will provide a standard for every nation, every government, every economist to measure it, money, whether it's digital or real or whether it's gold or silver or what have you. So I think it's a big deal. My wife when I told my wife, she thought maybe I was suffering from a manic depression or something. And I wouldn't have, the first thing I did when I thought about this is I sent it to a PhD in economics and did research to make sure that this was original work and that nobody else had thought of this and that it sounded somewhat legitimate. And so I've had nothing but positive feedback, and I really have not been challenged yet. And I hope to run into some economists, maybe Peter Schiff, who know about money, that want to challenge me on this subject and have some kind of a debate.
We must work on this, Sean. We must work on this.
It'd be a great topic for one of your shows.
Absolutely. Well, tell me, can you, you're going on here shortly. So for those people that don't have the chance to see you there in person, can you give us that theory briefly in a sentence or two, bottom line?
So I can give you the general principles that monetary systems are information systems. Money plays the role of data. Our brains are computers that process this data in parallel. We absolutely require this money in order to make decisions and to coordinate every aspect of our society. All of us has to make decisions every day, and we have to find out what is the most efficient place for us to work, what are the best things for us to buy, and money can send signals. If, for example, suppose that the Panama Canal was to shut down, Well, it might send signals within minutes of prices so that everybody in the world would start changing their behaviors, and it would reward the people that clean it out. And so this has money provides a way for us to communicate without even knowing about it. We look at prices and we make decisions on those.
It's true.
So,
That's
but
true.
but what we do is we take the rules that we apply to monetary systems, and this is information systems number one. We have something called CIA, and that is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So those are the main things. And within those, we've got subcategories. So for example, with integrity, we have physical integrity, we have entity integrity, we got domain integrity, we got relative integrity or relational integrity. And so there's all these different rules that we've developed in computer science over the decades that allow us to create a currency that, or a database that does not have something called anomalies. And so we have these things called anomalies. Inflation, in fact, is an anomaly.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I shouldn't say inflation because that's really an old-fashioned word, I think. We see like the housing bubble, we could call that inflation. That is a anomaly within spending and purchasing. And we saw an anomaly within the Bitcoin price here with the bubble. That was caused by the Federal Reserve and all the government money. It wasn't caused by digital money. And so I think that this will give us new tools on how to analyze things and look at things and understand that monetary systems are in fact information systems. We need information scientists, not economists, to be able to figure this stuff out.
I love it. I love it. I'm so sorry to miss that. I hope, I think you said that you're getting it recorded, and if you think we can air it here on Blue Rock afterwards, let's do it.
I'm pretty sure we can do that.
Oh, that'll be great. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Look, we're all cheering you on. We'll give you a standing ovation back here, and all Blue Rockers will, all over the big Blue Rock, because that's what we'll do for you as we support you. A lot of people are, behind what you're doing, and just looking forward to what happens with you and BitShares as well. And so keep us up to date on that, but we want to wish you a good luck for your
thank
big
you very
speech.
much.
And I want to talk to you after it.
All right. And thank you so much for bringing us on your show and covering this. Appreciate
sure. Yeah, I want to mainly see you afterwards, because I want to see you going, I did it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's a special thing for you. And hey, Friday the 13th is always going to be a good thing for you.
Yes, it is my lucky day.
That's right. All right. Now, is there someone else at the booth too that is he available to say hello, or?
The booth is pretty empty. It's just me and Stan and some other folks.
Oh, okay. Is Kevin not there now?
Kevin was just here, but he's coming back in a couple hours.
Okay. When he okay.
When he comes back, we'll have to have you back.
Okay. Well, do me a favor. I left him a voice message, and it wasn't his voice on the message, where they say hello. So he may have changed his number, and I left somebody some really good information.
Okay.
Good juicy information that I wouldn't want anybody else to get, but Kevin. Anyway, if we can, I'll say something to Stan real quick.
Sure.
Thanks. Oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh. Thanks so much. Stan, how's it going for you?
Oh, it's been great. Just going around meeting people and seeing what they're thinking about things. It's kind of, I'm using it as a business meeting location. So, I drop in and listen to a couple speeches once in a while. But most of the time, it's just, wandering around and finding somebody to talk to about whatever. And we schedule a number of business meetings in here from time to time. So.
Excellent. Can you lift up your mic a little closer to your mouth there?
Oh, yes. There we go.
Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Okay, so we're still live here. So it's great you're taking advantage of meeting other people. Also, of course, meeting up there with CloudCoin and Sean to talk to him about possibilities in the future. And I know you've already said that that's going well. And there's Kevin right there, again, his booth at least.
Yep, going by that on the way to the Quintric booth. It sits over here.
Excellent. And there's Michael.
Yep.
There's Captain Caveman.
So These are the people we keep on display here.
What's up, Connie?
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going? Oh, wait. There you go.
Thank you. How's it going there? At,
How are you doing?
I'm great. How's it going there at the Quintric booth?
Good. Yeah, it's going really well.
Are people?
Do you want to talk to Michael or?
Hey, whoever wants to talk.
Okay. You want to
Something
talk?
profound.
Something profound. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's awesome.
See this?
I like it. I like it. Innovation at its finest.
That's right. That's right.
So
You
how's
are
it?
pretty good looking.
That's absolutely. Y'all got to get a little closer. Get a little closer so I
We
can.
should probably switch it.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Michael, she's got it right. She's got it on the other ear.
Mm-hmm.
But are you? Maybe you don't hear on the other ear.
No, I can't hear anything over
Okay.
there.
Then switch places. No. So how's it? How's it going out there, Michael? How's everybody loving the legal tender? Are they just seeing it for the first time and going, "Holy cow"?
Yeah, a lot of questions about it. People are very interested in it. You know, there's obviously a lot of people here that are into gold, into silver, understand the aspects of holding it. And yeah, just like a guy just walked by here. He's like, I have so much money tied up in gold. You have no idea, you know. But seeing this, it's been getting a lot of interest because, you know, cryptocurrency does in and of itself. But this has been getting a lot of interest because people just want to know how it works. You know, how is it legal tender? You know, how is it stored? Where is it stored? I think as we go a little bit further, there will be a lot more interest in it. But yeah, I mean, it's done relatively well. I see all the other booths around here and their traffic, so we're doing all right.
All right, excellent. Well, you know, it is hard to fathom. It's like, what? Legal tender? Crypto? What? So it is hard to fathom. But, you know, as time goes on, you'll prove it in the test of time.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, I think doing this too was really good because some of the questions that come through here just kind of highlight some of the additional content that I may need to write about, or we need to put on the website, or put an FAQ up, or maybe delve into just a little bit deeper. So that's something I'm thinking about doing, and I was just talking to everybody here about this, but specifically that we would need to maybe do some articles, or maybe we'll do an interview and grab Jeremy and get him on there too, and just talk about cap gains implications in a couple of different scenarios. So like scenario one, I purchase, you know, Quint with the Federal Reserve note, and then is there cap gains? You know, number two, I purchase it with cryptocurrency, I purchase a Quint with cryptocurrency, and then this happens, you know, what is, you know, how does that work out? You know, just some things like that. Or maybe I have cryptocurrency and I go into Quint, you know, where's the cap gains? Is there a cap gains or anything like that? I think being able to kind of delineate where there potentially would be, I think that will be helpful for a lot of people to know and understand this a little bit more, because it's a new concept. This is the very first ever legal tender cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I think doing a Quintric series would be a really good idea. So you can really go into it deep for each one of the shows in a series. At least we can definitely do that for sure. I think that would be fantastic, because it's still hard for me to understand. I certainly have some, but I'm still like, okay, now what? What do I do with it? What do I do? Do I hold it? Do I spend it? What do I do? Do I grab it out? So I know it's also going to get easier and easier and easier along the way too, and that's important to be user friendly. So great, I think that's a great idea. So other than that, I hope you're having a great time. I'm sure you are, because this is just fun.
It is fun. There's a lot of, I like the energy, you know, in conferences like this, especially when it's this type of a conference. Even though I may not agree politically or otherwise on some things that are said here, the energy of the people that are here, they're all very, very passionate about it, and you can feel it. It's palpable, you know, and I really like that. And again, these the kind of folks, their mindset, they do know and understand gold and silver a lot more than probably other people that I know or, you know, discuss this with. So getting their take on it and getting their feedback on it's been pretty good. And I wanted to add, because I don't know if I said this the other day, I performed the very first Quint transaction on the BitShares DEX
Oh.
2 days ago. I bought some BitShares with some Quint with the sell order on there, and I'm looking to, as soon as I'm not as busy here, set up some more trading orders and stuff like that, so people can actually start buying and selling the Quint directly on the DEX. And anybody can do that right now if they go to Quintric and create an account and then whitelist their BitShares account, which is really easy to do. It takes you less than 5 minutes. And then you can start sending your Quint out of the dashboard right onto the DEX, and you can start trading it on there.
Oh, that's good to know. Excellent, excellent information to know. Thanks so much. Hey, thanks for talking. You guys have a great time, and hopefully maybe we'll be talking to you again later today. Let me know if there's anything exciting to do. And by the way, I guess Sean's about to speak, so are you going to be able to make that?
Oh, I'm definitely going to go make that.
He does a good job up there, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to go support him because, as I said yesterday or the day before, RAIDA technology and DPoS technology are the two most disruptive types of cryptographic, monetary or value technologies that are out there. And I really feel like they're kind of peas and carrots, they go together real well. So I'm really excited for what they have to offer and for some of the stuff that we're going to be doing with them in the future.
I'm so excited. I am so excited. So, all right. Well, have a good time. And let me see Stan's mug again. Let's take a look at Stan.
She wants to see Stan's mug again.
Oh, man. I don't know why she would ruin a perfectly good interview with something like that.
Oh, Stan's the man.
Okay. So there you have it, Connie. We're going to go get positioned now to hear Sean's speech, which is coming up at the top of the hour.
Okay. Well, thank you, Stan. You're doing a great job with the camera work, and thank you for being the guy, the go-between right now, so that we could get everything and talk and tell everybody what's happening. So have a good time. And what are you doing? Are you staying another night there in Vegas?
Nope. I'm going to fly home red-eye. Got to get home for Sunday. I get the one chance a year to do a sermon at my home church. So I'm the guest preacher, and so I'll be doing that, and then you'll hear what I preach about at the 2 o'clock show on Sunday.
On Stan's Bible lecture on Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis here. It's funny, Stan, you can probably vouch for this. I know that whenever I'm asked to do Coast to Coast on a Friday or Saturday night, or maybe sometimes other nights, but usually what happens is after I'm asked to do that and I commit to it, about 20 people out of nowhere want to ask me to do something that weekend. And I bet when you hear I have been asked to do your sermon live for, which is a rare thing, that everybody probably called you during this weekend in some way, shape, or form to say, Stan, how about doing this weekend? Am I wrong?
Well, that's certainly what happened with the conference here is, I finally had to basically cancel my Saturday attendance. And you can just sort of see the conference over my shoulder.
Oh.
There's something going on in there right now. And so it's a lot of seats in there going on.
Yeah. Can you just give us a little tour, one more little walking tour of the place?
No, because there's a speaker going on in there. So.
Oh, no, I mean in the convention part. Yeah, you can't go in there.
Oh, yeah. So what we have is right next door to the where the conference is taking is all the exhibition booths.
Okay.
And so, there's people in there selling everything you can imagine. But it's a nice big facility full of stuff.
There you go. We got it. We got a nice little tour there. I appreciate that. That was truly an over-the-shoulder shot with Stan Larimer. So thank you, Stan, very much. I appreciate it. Have a good time and let us know let us know how it goes. Let us know how the speech goes.
All right. We'll check back in with you a little later, hopefully.
Okay. Happy Friday the 13th.
All right, man.
All right. Be safe.
Bye-bye.
And there you go, everybody. Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis and FreedomFest. We'll keep it coming and let you know how things are going. Bye-bye.